And that can be further explained by describing your unique mechanism. What is that unique feature in your product, in your offer? Hello, it's day 19 of the 90 Days Oversubscribe Challenge. And in today's video, I'll be giving you an insight into what we shared in this week's episode of our Oversubscribe Challenge podcast. You can watch the podcast on our YouTube channel, Primary Marketing Institute, by clicking the link in the bio. And the title of the episode is Positioning Yourself as the Solution. You see, as a business owner, whether you're creating content or you're writing copy, sales copy, ad copy, in the beginning, let's say you are the first in the market, all you need to do is just write the outcome or the desired pain your audience have, and then link it into your offer. But as competitors begin to rise, you realize that more competitors will begin to stretch the outcome, stretch the deepest pain, add more features upon features until it gets to a point that almost every one of you begin to sound the same, and the market begins to be educated, the audience begin to be educated, and they've come to a point where they're just hearing this message for the first time, to the point where they are hearing the same message from every brand. At that point, we say that the market seems to be saturated. Now, if your brand is in that category where your brand seems to sound like everyone else, then the market will treat your brand like everyone else, because you're saying the same message, the same way, the same feature like every other competitor out there, because of course your product and your service and the outcomes almost the same as what other competitors will deliver to your audience. Now, at this stage, you begin to realize that you are losing demand, all right? And you may feel that you are losing to the competition. But the real problem is that the market can't tell why your brand is different, especially if you are a new brand in the market where there are already big sharks that have acquired majority of the customers. Now, I understand you. You may feel the pain, the hurt that, yeah, there are big sharks in the market, but their products are not as of great quality as your home product. Maybe you even have better features than the established brands in the market. You feel your product, your service deliver the best outcome, deliver the greatest result for the audience, but they just seem not to want to look at your brand. They are already satisfied with the brand they are patronizing. And this may be hurtful, but this video is for you. Now, one thing you must realize is that people don't compare options deeply. They shortcut their decisions because they don't really have time to be comparing thousands of options when they already have people they are patronizing. So even if they're in the market newly to buy products, a service, to get that offer, and they're looking for which brand to actually patronize, even if they're in the market newly, because people are busy in their days, all right, all they're going to ask is that which of these brands feels clearer, which of these brands feels safer to buy from, which of these brand feels more specific, all right, present their message in a more specific way. And that is where you come in if you really want to take your own share of the market in the saturated market. This is where we talk about differentiation, all right, how to position yourself when the market seems saturated. You see, differentiation isn't about being louder or being cheaper or being more creative. It's about owning a specific way you solve a problem. It's about presenting yourself in a different way from other competitors, even if you are selling the same products. And that can be further explained by describing your unique mechanism. What is that unique feature in your product, in your offer? What is that unique method, unique way of doing things, unique way of rendering your service in your package that makes your brand outshine, out-deliver every other brand in the market? That is what you want to push now, not just the outcome. Every brand is already talking about the outcome. If you say the outcome right now in a saturated market, you are sounding like every other brand. You want to say something that makes you get attention in the market, and it has to be a message that is different from what the market is already hearing every day. Just as if everybody is wearing white and somebody is wearing red, you will focus all your attention on the person wearing red. So if your message differentiates you from every other message in the market will pay attention to your message. And that is what focusing your message on, sharing about your unique method, your unique mechanism, your unique way of delivering the offer, your unique way of why your offer is better than the others in the market. Sharing message about that is what will differentiate you from other brands in the market. So instead of saying I help businesses grow, that is already a generic message. Every other brand is already saying it. Instead of that, you want to share your unique framework, your unique process. All right. So instead of saying I help businesses grow, generate 10 leads, you can say I help businesses design demand systems before running their ads. Or you say I help businesses grow by designing a unique demand strategy via my oversubscribed framework to create excess demand in the market. That is when you begin to explain about your unique mechanism, because now you have gained the attention of the market by presenting a unique framework that they want to learn about. And you see, a strong mechanism does three things. Number one, it differentiates you. Number two, it increases trust. And of course, it removes price comparison. And when people understand why your approach actually works better than others' approach, they stop asking the question of how much, why not cheaper? No, they start asking you, how do I get started? So what do you need to do right now? Start clarifying your unique mechanism. Start owning your method and let the market understand why they should patronize your brand, not just what you do.